Hi everyone. Okay, I wasn't going to make a video of this, but I figured I haven't made one in a while. There's a reason for that. Mostly my laptop fell and I lost my hard drive, and everything that I was doing on there I lost, which kind of made me kind of depressed, and I didn't want to make videos for a while. But I know I have to push on, and hopefully I'll be getting more content now that I've resolved to make more videos. Okay, with that being said, how many of you have ever had this issue to where you're using a power tool? I like corded power tools. I don't like everything battery operated. Uh, my cordless drills always seem to have a dead battery, and I get frustrated because I have to wait for them to charge and usually finish the project even before the battery's charged. So there are some things that I'd still rather have corded power tools for, hand tools. Circular saw here, it's a good example. The only issue is sometimes the cords just don't reach quite far enough. And even though I have a lot of outlets in my wood shop right now, with me trying to rearrange my wood shop and get more floor space and more actual usable space so I can do more of these projects and make more videos, I don't have access to all of the outlets that I need. So one thing that I can do is make an extension cord. I see a lot of cords, extra cords or so at places like Goodwill and St. Vincent de Paul and Salvation Army, and here happens to be one. Unfortunately, they have these kind of ends to plug into other devices and stuff, and I can't plug my saw into that. Just won't work. But I was able to get this in my local hardware store, and my local hardware store, and they didn't pay me for any advertising, is Stanford Home Center, and I really like them. I like supporting them because they're local. They're not a national chain or anything like that, so I'll try to support them as much as possible. Another good one around here, and unfortunately I'm not home usually when they're open just because of where I work, but it's Don Guy Lumber is another good home store to get stuff from. Okay, so with this being said, you can get these for, I don't know, like DVD players, TVs mostly, TVs, monitors, things like that, computers. So it's great for that, but it's pretty much useless in my shop. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the end off of this, install this, and then I'll be able to cut this 2x4 that I have with my circular saw. All right, so the tools that I'll be using for this project tonight are, of course, are my wire strippers. Yeah, right there. Oh, okay. Wire strippers, my pliers that I can cut the end off, Phillips screwdriver, and my X-Acto knife, number 11 blade. Okay, so let's cut this off. And then so we're opening this up so that we'll be able to put that cable down through. And then we're going to do these three. Oh man. You know what? I think this is a number 2 Phillips, but I think this is a number 3. And I don't think I have a number 3. At least not a good one. But let's see if this works. It does not work. Okay, so it's definitely a number 2, but It's very sloppy. I can also use a slotted on this. Let's see if I can get a slotted and see if that might work better. Okay, so here's my slotted screwdriver. Actually, the slotted works better. Wow. I'm not dexterous. My dexterity isn't good. So usually with slotted screwdrivers, yeah, I slip off of these things a lot. Maybe just to get it started. Yeah, much easier. You know what? Also, oh no, where'd it go? I'll keep going with this. I was going to look for my... No, it's just this one. This one is really bad. I don't know why. I was going to look for my cordless driver, but I don't know where it is. I swear this is the last place I used it. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why, but this one is, yes, made in China. Made in China. Cheap. Okay, so we have our cable. Let me see, does it say disconnect uses... Oh, and this is not RoHS. It says that the brass parts have lead. All right, so we'll need to connect these to here. Just come down in, not much room. So you figure I want to bend it over. So probably about back to here. So we'll take our X-Acto knife. Start a cut. You don't have to go too deep. And whenever you turn it, it'll start opening up. Hold on a minute. I've been farsighted all of my life. Well, no, nearsighted. Nearsighted. I can't see far. I've been nearsighted all of my life, but these past 6 years or so, my near sight has been going also, and I need glasses to see close. Fun getting old. And as you notice, I'm not slicing or anything. I'm just cutting into it. I'm letting the strain on the bend itself do the work. Alrighty. And whenever you're using any kind of a knife, remember to always cut away from you. Never cut towards you or anything like that. Guy at work a couple weeks ago was cutting a box and cutting right towards him. I gently reminded him that that's the best way to open up your skin. And he stopped doing it that way, so that's good. Okay, so we got our 3 sides. Green, yellow. Green is always ground, so that'll go here. And for AC power, black is line and white is neutral. In DC, black is ground and usually red is hot. Okay, now this only goes down to 18 gauge, and this is probably 16, so I'm going to try the 14 just for the fun of it. And the wire only has to go down in there because of the way this is made, so I only have to cut off to about right there. So we'll make a little mark with my nail. I don't know if you can see that at all, but that way I know where to put the cutters. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. Then I can use the cut on this one to gauge the other ones. Actually, well, before I go any further, and this is something that is very frustrating because even after all these years, sometimes I forget. And now that I'm making the video, I really forgot. But make sure you put the end cap on before you wire it to here, because you're going to be frustrated if you do. I mean, if you wire it before you put the end cap on. Okay, so we'll do this one. Okay, these are Phillips also, so let's see how this goes. And G here, this one's ground. So we'll open this up. Is that, yeah, about there. And then the wire will just go right down into here. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's a G here. And then these two are not marked, but the neutral is always larger than the hot. And usually it's up here, you can tell. The neutral, the neutral is silver and the hot is the brass color. So we're going to take the ground and I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. It's in between those two. And then just tighten it up. Oop, didn't want to do that, but as you can tell, it's tight. Actually, since that came out, let's see, why is this one so... I'm not going to mess with it. It's not important to the video. Okay, so then the white one here, and actually silver white, kind of works out. That I'm not going to get used to, but again, cheap. You want to make sure that the wires don't fray apart and start going everywhere. This one I may take out the whole way, I'm not sure. There we go. All right, that one's pretty tight. Now the hot side. See, one came out. There we go. Okay, so I just want to make sure that this one, yeah, it was not tight. And usually the 3 screws are in a pattern. If you notice, these 2 are closer than this set and this set. And the same way with down here. I don't know if you can see this too well, but these 2 are closer than this set or that set. And it should be keyed on here somehow. But not really. Okay, the key is up here. This piece right here, how it has this opening, and then the key part is, I would take it where the screw comes through. So let's see if I can get this back in right. I don't know what's up with this one, but I'm going to be fighting with it. Okay, that's interesting. It doesn't want to go in. I wonder if this one will. Yeah, that one will. Well, you get what you pay for. Unfortunately, I pretty much do everything on a shoestring budget. I hope my shoulder didn't get in the way. Okay, those are tight. Then we can bring the string relief over. There you go. Alrighty, so now I have an extension cord. Yay! Alright, and thank you for watching. It's good to be back, and I'm going to try to have this video posted as soon as possible. And just remember, with the way the world's going today, wouldn't it be so much better if everyone just treated everyone else the way that they wanted to be treated? Have a good night.